Royal Bombshell. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's wedding will be the most lavish ever. Imagine the world expecting yet another royal wedding, grand, yes, but predictable, scripted, and familiar. Now, pause for a moment. What if I told you that this wedding, the union between Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark, is already being whispered about as not just a royal affair, but the most extravagant, the most lavish, and the most politically meaningful celebration Europe has seen in decades? The truth is, this wedding is far more than a love story. It is a carefully woven tale of power, legacy, and a reshaping of Europe's royal future, a union that could forever alter the throne of Spain. From the moment the announcement was made, royal watchers across Spain and Denmark were stunned. Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, stepping into the next chapter of her destiny, and Prince Christian, heir to Denmark's proud monarchy, joining her on a stage brighter than any before. The reaction wasn't just celebration, it was shock, awe, and a flood of questions that no one dared to ask out loud. What will this union mean for the Spanish throne? Why does it matter so deeply to both nations? And most importantly, how could one wedding carry the weight of centuries of history, family tension, and political symbolism on its shoulders? The answers lie not only in the romance of Leonor and Christian, but in the world they were born into, a world where every smile, every gesture, and every step at this wedding will ripple across generations. Consider first the bride herself, Princess Leonor, daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. From the moment she was born, her destiny was tied to the throne. Unlike other royal daughters, Leonor carries the title of heir presumptive, the first in Spain's modern history to be groomed openly and visibly for the crown. She is not just a princess. She is the future queen. And now, her wedding is not just a personal choice, but a public spectacle, a moment in history that will be studied and remembered long after the last note of the royal orchestra fades. Now picture the groom, Prince Christian, son of Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. He too has been raised in the shadow of a throne. He too represents the continuity of a monarchy admired across Europe. By uniting with Leonor, he doesn't simply marry into love, he marries into legacy, into history, and into a story that will forever link Denmark and Spain in ways never seen before. But here is where the true curiosity begins. Royal weddings have always been grand. We've seen tiaras sparkle under the lights of Westminster Abbey, and carriages roll through cheering crowds in Monaco and Sweden. Yet insiders are calling Leonor and Christian's wedding the most lavish event of the century. Why? What makes this wedding different? What makes it a royal bombshell? The first answer is timing. Spain's monarchy has faced turbulence in recent years, scandals surrounding King Juan Carlos, debates about the role of the monarchy in modern society, and increasing pressure from Republican voices. For many Spaniards, Leonor's wedding will be more than romance. It will be a reset button, a dazzling moment to remind the people of Spain why the crown still matters, why the monarchy endures, and why Leonor must be seen not just as a young woman in love, but as the embodiment of Spain's future. The second answer is scale. Leaks from palace insiders suggest that no expense is being spared. Cathedrals chosen with precision, guest lists that read like a map of global power, gowns rumored to rival those of Grace Kelly and Diana, and celebrations planned not for hours, but for days. Spain and Denmark are not just throwing a wedding. They are staging a global event, one designed to outshine every royal wedding in living memory. And then, there is the symbolism. Imagine the sight. Leonor walking down the aisle, wearing jewels once worn by Queen Sofia or even Queen Victoria Eugenie, jewels passed down through generations of Spanish queens. At her side, Christian, carrying the legacy of Denmark's thousand-year-old monarchy. Together, they represent two nations, two thrones, and two stories of survival against modern pressures. The lavishness is not only in the diamonds, the gowns, or the palaces. It is in the meaning, in the statement, in the reminder that monarchy is not fading, but dazzling brighter than ever. Yet, behind the glamour, tension stirs. Will the Spanish people embrace this display of luxury at a time of economic strain? Will critics accuse the monarchy of being out of touch, or will they surrender to the spectacle, allowing themselves to be swept away in the romance of it all? And what of the families themselves? Queen Letizia, fiercely protective of her daughters, will want Leonor to shine, to be remembered as a future queen in her own right. King Felipe will view this moment as both a father and a monarch, proud, yet aware that every detail carries political weight. In Denmark, Crown Princess Mary and Crown Prince Frederik will watch as their son takes his place on the international stage, knowing that his marriage to Leonor cements a bond between their nation and Spain that could redefine royal diplomacy. The curiosity deepens when we ask, what happens next? A lavish wedding may dazzle the world, but what does it mean for the future? Does this marriage pave the way for stronger ties between Spain and Denmark? Could it reshape alliances within Europe's royal families? Or could it trigger jealousy, competition, and comparisons that stir tension behind the palace walls? For now, one thing is certain, this is no ordinary wedding. It is a carefully choreographed moment designed to stun, to silence critics, and to place Princess Leonor firmly in the spotlight as the future Queen of Spain. It is a celebration of love, yes, but also a declaration of power. So as the world prepares to watch, we must ask ourselves, will this wedding truly be the most lavish royal event of our time, or will it reveal the cracks beneath the crown? The answer lies not just in the jewels, the carriages, or the grand halls, but in the story this wedding will tell. A story of a young woman stepping into destiny, a young man sharing her burden, and two nations placing their hope in a single day of glory. And when that day comes, history will not simply record a wedding. It will record a turning point, a royal bombshell that changed everything.